Good evening. My name's Hannah Levin. You've got tuned to Seek and Destroy here on KEXP 90.3 FM in Seattle, and we are starting off the show with this amazing local band. So glad to have Princess back in the studio. Take it away, guys.
Yay.
You're listening to Seattle's own Princess live on KEXP's Seek and Destroy. You guys sound fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Hannah.
Good job. It's nice to have you back in. I want to talk about this lovely new-ish record of yours, Selling Sulfur. You worked with Conrad Uno again.
That's right, yeah.
Very famous producer, not previously necessarily famous for working with harder and heavy bands, but you guys obviously really like working with him. Can you tell me about what he brings to the mix and what you enjoy about working with him?
Well, when you walk into the studio, there is a wall of like 2-inch tape or something, and on the top there's a tad 2-inch tape that I'm not sure ever saw the light of day. And so when you see that, you know you're in good hands.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Rod is actually the one who brought Conrad in, so maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I just worked with Conrad for a long time with previous bands, and yeah, he's just a consummate professional. Crotchety old guy.
Loves baseball.
Loves talking baseball. Loves hanging out. And yeah, able to crank tunes out quickly. It's great.
And they have coffee.
And
excellent.
He makes a good pot of coffee.
That helps. And tell me a little bit about this lovely pink vinyl here that you put out with the help of Made in China Records. How did that relationship get formed?
We're really good friends with the guys from White Orange, so they're the ones that have Made in China record label. So they
down in Portland.
In Portland, yeah. So they asked if we wanted to be on their label, and of course we said yes. So
those are good people.
Absolutely. And then Martin Ontiveros did the cover artwork, and we were really excited about that too. Also Portland artist. So, yeah. So good combination of.
And
people.
Levi at Black Belt did the mastering, so it sounds pristine.
Lovely. So when are you playing out again? When can people get to see you in the flesh? Sometime in September?
Yeah, September 27th, we have a pretty interesting gig. We're playing for the Southgate roller rink.
Yes!
So it will be our first time playing while people roller skate, but we went to one of their metal nights a couple months ago, and they asked if we wanted to go too, or play there. So we're pretty excited about it. We think it's going to be pretty neat.
I've heard those are
skating
great.
The metal.
Well, I just love that because it's very 1985 in Tacoma kind of things,
which is amazing, perfect. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, until we can have you in a roller rink, we got you right here, and I'd love to hear 2 more songs.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Well, thank you for having us.
You
here
bet.
On Seek and Destroy.
Before you die, burning the fog about them. You'll be dead before you die. Spending all your time in your brother's basement, sitting on your couch, growing old, getting musty. It's so hard to get motivated these days. That's the kind of thing that just doesn't come. So now why don't you get motivated? Get motivated with Princess here on Seek and Destroy. Because if you don't, you'll be dead. You'll be dead before. You'll be dead. You'll be dead before you die. Burning the bong in both ends. You gotta peel yourself off your couch. And those job applications won't fill themselves out. You gotta pick up that pen. You gotta start writing. Yeah, motivation doesn't come too easy. That doesn't come at all. But you've been burning that bong for too long. And you gotta get motivated. Get motivated with us. Everybody out in the world, just stand up. I don't care if you're driving or you're at your house enjoying this radio show. Just stand up. Do some calisthenics with Princess. 1, 2, 3. Keep doing that. Pretty soon you'll find that motivation. And we can see you out in the audience, so we know you're not working out with us. Because if you don't, you'll be dead. You'll be dead before you die. Burning the fog in both hands. You'll be dead before you die. Burning the fog in both hands. Now let's get motivated.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.